The game kicks off, a great match expected here. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Essien. Went to ground, but the referee says play on. Good cross might give the first goal. Decent ball in. They give away possession. And Robin. Here's Eto'o, keep possession. Astonishing goal. It's the first goal of the game. It's still early in the game. A great effort. The Catholic crowd are enjoying the goal celebration. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Lampard. And Makalele. Had the ball now. Deco. And it's hit forward. The ball's out for a goal kick. And Terry. Essien. Here's Makalele. Neat ball through the middle. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. He's looking for support. Real chance here. And Robin. Neat ball through. Will there be a goal here? That quick goal. It's off on the long run. Looking around for support. Terry. They intercept the pass. There's not a lot of support. No, it's been snuffed out.
The keeper found a way out of trouble there.
Here's Messi. Turns defence into attack there. Still in possession here. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. Go! Remarkable goal! It's all tied up. 25 minutes played. Truly world class. Goal apiece, the score's level at 1-1. And Messi. Ronaldinho. Safely into the keeper's gloves. "15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. And good Janssen. They could break the deadlock here with a good ball in. Will he hit the target? Eto'o. Boularus. Ball held on to there. Oh, great defending there. Needs half a yard here. Finds his man. Shevchenko! And it's there! That's given the crowd something to shout about now. They've taken the lead. Just before the...
Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
On the ball here. Still have the ball. Can he get the room he needs? They're defending well. Makalele. Keep possession. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Well, I think some of the players will be disappointed by not being given the ball early enough. The play feels quite restricted. They'll be happy with the scoreline, though.
So, looking at the scoreboard, 2-1 it reads. The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. They've switched sides for the second half. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. A chance, really poor defending. No one can catch that pass. Here's Puyol. That is sloppy play.
The ball has eluded the defence.
They've won the corner. Swinging it in. What a save! They're under real pressure now. Who's waiting in the middle? Good Janssen. And it's in the net! Goal! They're Back on even terms. Just after the break. That is top class.
Well, now it's all back to level. This game could really open up. Both teams desperately want the win here.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost. And we could see things change from here on in.
Shevchenko. Is there space for a shot? Robin. Well maintained there.
The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his.
Wonderfully won there. And Joe Cole. Here's Dako. 15 minutes into the second half. They're in possession down the right flank. And Ronaldinho. Here's Eto'o. Gudjonsson. Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Oh, it's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'd be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Makalele. Careless pass picked off. Here's Marquez. Messi.
The defence have been left flat-footed.
Eto'o. What about this? It's in! Brilliant! They've turned things around and the supporters are loving this. His sharp instincts paid off for that goal.
They've retaken the lead, so well, they're not going to give this one up lightly.
In games like these, you can't afford any late mishaps. Let's hope they can hang on to it this time.
Far too casual there. Ball stolen. And Ricardo Carvalho. How about this? Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. That's heading towards the near post. Here's Messi. Threads it through the defence. Is there room for a shot? Oh, it's in! What a goal! That doubles their advantage. Two-goal cushion now at 4-2. Lampard. And Makalele. Here's Essien. Shevchenko.
Great pass.
They can swing it in from the left wing. Brought an end to the attack.
Nice idea.
And Lampard.
The defender was quick to see this one.
Here's Shevchenko. They give away possession. And Shevchenko. Here's Makalele. And Shevchenko.
The through ball has set something up here.
Well work to win the ball. We're into the last 5 minutes. What can he do here? He scored! They now have a comfortable lead. In the final few minutes, Scores at 5-2, a 3-goal cushion now. Still on the ball here. Looking around for support. Held on to the ball there. Another throw. Here's Essien. And Lampard. Real chance here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. There's the whistle. That was a spectacular turnaround. They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. A corner kick given. Terrible tackle, gave away a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. There will be a throw-in. Is there space for a shot? It's there! They're in front. 20th minute of the game. That's outrageous. 15 minutes left of the first half. It's 1-on-1. Goal! They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. A great shot into the left-hand corner. No attempt whatsoever to play the ball. Free kick. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Free kick given. It's his second yellow card and he's off. Slightly harsh, in my opinion, but the referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. Well, I think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. Their lead didn't last long, Trevor.
Well, they were quite unlucky to concede that.
Needs a sight of goal. He's carried the ball forward. Foul there, free kick given. Down the right-hand channel. Can he create something here? We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Goal inside here. Will he shoot? Needs a sight of goal. It's a corner kick. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Goes the assistant referee's flag, trying to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early. Just needs a yard. Sight of goal here. It's a corner. Good chance here. Nothing could separate the two sides after 90 minutes. But now I wonder, will there be a winner in extra time here? It's been a great... Fires one in. That's a neat ball down the middle. Astonishing goal. The match has swung their way again. Just before the end of the first period of extra time. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. You're in possession, down the left wing. Shevchenko. Cut it up nicely. Oh, great defending there. And he's looking to play it into the channel. Joe Cole! Oh, it's in! What a goal! It's hard to see them throwing this away now. A magnificent finish to it. 3-1, they may try to defend this lead now. Deco. Here's real danger.
Well, the cross wasn't bad, but some quick reactions from the defender sent it out for a corner.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the leg. That completes the first period of extra time. So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still, we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Peter. In many ways, you don't want it to end.
Really is a shame that one of these two teams must go home as the losers. It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Shevchenko! And it's out. It came off the defender. They'll battle for this in the middle. And Eto'o. Ball given away. Will he get a shot away? Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I think it's the right decision too. And he lays it back. Trouble for the defence from the left. Eto'o over the bar. Really threatening the goalkeeper there. Ricardo Carvalho.
Oh, this looks threatening.
Here's Ronaldinho. The ball still with them here. Knocked it through. Dealt with that threat well.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Joe Cole. And Lampard. Here's Shevchenko. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. An exhilarating performance by them today. Their manager will be more... Will he find space for a shot? Here's real danger. Oh, mistimed lunge there. Gave away a free kick.
That's a nasty challenge from behind. We don't want to see that kind of thing here.
Stopped him illegally, says the ref. Looking around for support. "15 minutes gone. Just needs half a yard here. It's in! Goal! It's the first goal of the game. 20th minute of the game. He dribbles out to the right. Almost 30 minutes gone. Sneaks into the box. Oh, it's in. What a goal. It's a valuable equaliser. That is top class. They've won a corner. What will he do here? What can he do from here? Five minutes left in the first half. Only 1 minute to be added on. Poorly timed challenge. Great opportunity there. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think.
Whichever having gone a goal down, they managed to haul themselves back into it before the break.
No, you're right, Peter. They did well. That's going to make the second half very interesting.
Goal each is how this one currently stands. Much to do in the second half then.
Down the left-hand channel.
That really is a poorly timed challenge. Deliberate foul. Can he find the space?
A corner kick given.
Runs with the ball towards the right flank. challenge at all. Free kick call. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Will he put it away? Can he put it away? Took him out completely, gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. He didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. 5 targets in the box. Real chance here. Deliberate foul. There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time. Well, two teams still locked together then, Trevor. Could you pick a winner here?
Well, I don't think I could. There's very, very little between the two sides.
Down the middle. It's a big opportunity with a corner. Needs a sight of goal. The referee blows his whistle to end the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. And it's anyone's guess as to who will go on now and win this one. That's the end of the first half of extra time. Trevor, any advice for the players here?
Well, it's difficult to know what to say now. One flash of inspiration or one mistake.
Blatant foul there. Opportunity here. He scored. That's number 2. They've taken the lead at last. Swings it in. Boularus. Here's Lampard. A brilliant win. The players were ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a magnificent... We're off, and this is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Eto. It's over. Too high. And Terry. Well won there. Just needs half a yard here. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. What a through ball. Now have possession here. Well maintained there. Showed his defensive quality there. And Shevchenko turns defence into attack there.
That's well cut out.
Not illegal, he says to him. Slid through the gap. Now he's got a chance to rip it across from the left. Sudden chance here. That's a great goal. They're in front. Can they hang on to this lead? Shevchenko. 15 minutes have passed. It's Makaleli.
A great skill.
And Lampard. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball.
Well, safe defensive play there, just had to put it into touch.
Ronaldinho finds a teammate. Ronaldinho! The keeper's got it. "30 minutes into the first half. And Gudjonsson. Gudjonsson! Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Essien. Here's Essien. Slides a neat ball through. Goal! Oh no, the flag's up. The referee says he was offside, and the goal is chalked off.
The offside flag was a bit late. There was some hesitation from the referee's assistant, definitely.
Motta. Johnson. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. Eto'o.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal.
The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Making good progress down the left wing now. Break coming on. The route down the right is his preferred option. He lifts it into the box. Oh, it's in! He's got for his own net.
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody wants to concede a goal.
They're back on level terms now.
Yes, they'll be encouraged by that equaliser.
And Essien. Joe Cole. Oh, they've split the defence wide open.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
What about this ball in? Here's Terry. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Is one all a fair scoreline, Trip? The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. But how will this one pan out? Lampard and Essien. Here's Eto'o. Shevchenko. And Essien. Lampard.
Great pass.
Knocks it through the defence. Plays it into space behind the defence. They're making good progress down the right side. The ball's over the line, it's a corner. It's into the face of goal. Over. He used to be more accurate than that. Here's Thuram. Launches it high. Clear by the defender. He could swing it in here. Robin! Only inches away, but it's gone into the side of the goal.
Well, it would have been a great goal. Definitely the right decision to go for the dive-in header, but perhaps he just mistimed it.
Messi. Poor ball picked off. Here's Shevchenko. Looking for support now. Can he make a chance? A brilliant finish. He'll retake the lead.
They are in front. Can they add another and put the result beyond doubt?
Ball given away there. And Essien now have possession here. Motta. Here's Gudjonsson.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff. Oh, a vital clearance. Quick thinking from the defender.
Almost 75 minutes have gone. Gudjonsson. Possession gained there. Dealt with the threat well.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Now have possession here. Does well to keep the ball. And Gudjonsson. That will be a goal kick. Ricardo Carvalho. And Makalele. Lampard.
He did well, kept his eye on the ball and wasn't distracted.
Marquez. Here's Messi. And Robin. Went in and won the ball too. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock shows 5 minutes to go in the match. Essien. Here's Robin. Controls it well. Nice through ball. They can swing it in from the right wing.
He needs to deliver a good ball in. Solid defence here. And good Janssen.
A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They've managed a victory here after having played out of their skins today. And absolutely... Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match.
You never know quite what is going to happen in this game.
Shevchenko.
And it's given to the keeper. To the target in the middle.
Eto. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Here's Deco. What will he conjure up now? And Lampard. And Essien. Joe Cole.
This looks dangerous.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Makalele!
No, that was never going to go in.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
And Messi.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right.
Will it be a goal?
A wasted opportunity, not on target there.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Ricardo Carvalho. And Makalele. Stay on the ball there. Stop the attack well.
He's on the rampage.
They can swing it in from the left wing. Fine through ball down the middle. He's done it. They lead the game by one.
A great effort. It was such a good shot, wasn't it?
It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Ronaldinho. Here's Messi. Here's Gudjonsson. Here's real danger. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Lampard. Makalele. Here's Essien.
No let up for the defence here.
Eto. Threads it through the defence. What can he do from here? stopped him well there.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. The ball's out for a goal kick. Terry. Almost 30 minutes gone. Robin. Free kick awarded. He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful though with his tackling from now on.
Chance to deliver it in.
Here's Puyol. They're in a good position down the right. What will he do now? Lampard. A nice ball through. Will he conjure up now? Outstanding interception in his own box. Brought an end to the attack. Here's Gudjonsson. Slides a neat ball through. Can surely put it away. And it's in the net! Goal! They've equalised. Great shot.
I think the goal there was the best.
They're right back in it, Trevor.
Well, now they've got the equaliser, I certainly wouldn't rule them out from grabbing the winner.
No, it's been snuffed down. Enter. Ronaldinho. 40 minutes of the first half have been played.
He's got to look for the pass now.
No, it's been intercepted. Wonderfully won there. We start with a throw-in. All one here. Can he hit the target? It's a corner. Good chance here. They'll battle for this in the middle. Eto'o. Threads it through perfectly. Breaking through. Can he put it away? He cleared. That one is intercepted. Gets it. Might work the keeper here. And he must score. Goal! They turned it around. Now they have it. Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I think both managers will be... They start the second half. All the managers' half-time talk had the desired effect. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. And Robin. And Eto'o.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory.
The attackers have to be more accurate up against this defence if they want to take full advantage of the chances that are coming their way.
Drives it to the middle. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Lampard. Good pass. Stopped the attack dead then. Stopped him illegally there. The referee just wants a word with him, I think. And good Janssen. Good Janssen. Stopped him well there. And Joe Cole.
The through ball has set something up here.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
He's looking to play it into the channel. 15 minutes into the second half.
Stopped the attack well. Here's Makalele. Robin. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Wins the ball, great defending.
Well, this could be interesting.
Stopped the attack dead then. And Makalele. Here's Joe Cole. Essien. Boularus. Poor ball, come on.
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right.
Receives the ball. A really important interception there.
That's well contained.
Really stopped in his tracks there. Boularus.
There's not a lot of support.
Gets it. Robin. Here's Shevchenko. And Joe Cole.
He wants a chance for a good delivery.
Brought an end to the attack. Holds on to the ball. Slid into space on the flank. They go! Surely this time.
Attackers have to follow up at every opportunity, and I think they missed out there.
A corner to the far post. And he's found some space here. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Motta. The tension here was pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them, and only 5 minutes left. Showed his defensive quality there. Not the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given. Here's Essien. Wonderful defending there. Steals the ball. They're on the attack. Does well to maintain possession.
They're moving well down the right-hand side.
What will he do here? Turns defence into attack there. The whistle goes, and that's it.
They've turned the game around and grabbed an invaluable win.
A really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Eto. What a goal! He couldn't ask for a better start. Inside the first few minutes of the first half. They have the opener. Trevor, do you think they'll change their approach in any way now that they do have the lead?
I'd be very surprised. I think they'll continue as before and hope for a second.
Does well to keep the ball. He's looking for support. Gets it in space.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Here's Shevchenko. They're breaking quickly here. Robin.
Keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his.
And Robin. You can see some space opening up here. There's the whistle and the flag is up. He was just caught offside there. Good interception here. Will he find the target?
He's gone out for a goal kick.
Here's Terry. And Lampard. Here's Makalele. Essien. Within shooting range. He could swing it in here. Just needs half a yard here. Wins the ball. Great defending.
He's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
It's into the face of goal. Caught in defence. Real chance here. And Shevchenko. Ball free kick awarded in a very promising position here.
Two men to aim for.
Joe Cole. He scored. He pulls his side level. He took to it.
Well, the fans will be hoping for another.
Yes, let's see if they can keep the momentum.
Superb intervention. There's a threatening through ball. Essien. And Messi.
Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up.
30 minutes into the first half. Ronaldinho. Lampard. Here's Robin. Could be a chance here. And the ball remains in the danger zone. Cut out the pass. A brilliant finish. They finally turned it around.
They've retaken the lead, Trevor. They're not going to give this one up lightly.
In games like these, you can't afford any late mishaps. Let's hope they can hang on to it this time.
Good Johnson.
The defender cuts this one out. keeper, corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. There's no respite for the defence, and they win another corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. Messi into the arms of the keeper. And Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Essien. The defender was quick to see this one. Marquez. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a one goal divides them. Through ball down the middle. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Eto'o. Poor ball picked off. Eto'o. He scored! It's all square. They found the equaliser here, 2-2. The danger is snuffed out. Stopped him well there. And Lampard. Still have it in a good position here. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. So they couldn't keep the lead going into half-time, Trevor. Is this a sign of a lack of confidence?
No,
Into the second half we go. And hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Wins the ball, great defending. To the target in the middle. No, not this one. Ricardo Carvalho and Ashley Cole. Joe Cole. Motta. Just needs a yard. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's Lampard. Threads it through the defence. The threat remains. Chance in the box. Stop the attack dead then. They're making good progress down the right side. Needs a sight of goal. Essien. And Essien. Shevchenko.
that was a poor pass.
15 minutes of the second half gone. Here's Makalele. And he's got on the end of it.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Cut it out nicely. Makalele. Here's Joe Cole. Ball one, good defending there. Slack defending, he gave it away. And Joe Cole. Goal inside here. Well work to win the ball.
Well, no one's looking for the ball here. He's looking in trouble.
predictable. Eto'o. Ball one, good defending there. And Joe Cole. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. That's a neat ball down the middle. Wins the ball, great defending. He's looking for the target. Good Johnson.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Ashley Cole. Lampard. And they've got behind the fullback. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Cleared away. Wonderfully won there. Joe Cole. How about this?
Well, their well-drilled defensive tactics certainly absorbed the pressure, but it's now a corner.
Booted clear. Shevchenko! Here's Messi. Well worked to win possession. Eto'o! Into the arms of the keeper. Joe Cole. Over the line for a throw-in. Essien. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Shevchenko. Nowhere near the ball, foul given. Lampard. Slid through the gap. The game ends all square, no winner. So now we go into extra time, and it really is anybody's guess, you know, as to who can come up with a winner here. It's that tight. That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half. And the first period of extra time gets underway. The draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, Trevor. Extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams.
And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Chance to deliver it in.
Dealt with the threat well.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Win another throw in a good position here.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Robin. Here's Joe Cole. Duran. Here's Gudjonsson. And Messi. Gudjonsson. Real chance here. Good defending. What a through ball. That'll be a goal kick. Julio. Motta. Messi. And Ronaldinho. Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. They win possession. It's overhit there.
Essien. Nothing to choose between the two sides, even after the first half of extra time here. All about stamina. Who will have that in the second period?
And so ends the first half of extra time.
And things are really getting tense now, aren't they?
Well, you can cut the atmosphere here with a knife.
The players must be close to exhaustion now as the second period of extra time gets underway.
Both teams are rather cancelling each other out.
Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Good goal. Terry. Lampard. He's free through the middle. Oh, what a goal! They lead the match once again. Inside the opening few minutes of the second period of extra time. The shot straight down the middle. They find themselves ahead by one at 3-2. Won the ball well.
He's on the rampage.
And Ronaldinho. Trouble for the defence from the left. Still with possession. They can attack from here. There's an entry feet. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Well, he found his man. Can he make something of this? And challenge there. The free kick in a dangerous position.
Close enough to have a shot on goal.
Good clearance. Deco. Motta. Showed his defensive quality there. Looking for support now. Turns defence into attack there. Up goes the roar and the match is over. A brilliant win. The players are ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a magnificent performance today. Match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker.
Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages.
Wins possession to stop the attack.
The defender was quick to see this one.
Chance to deliver it in.
Slip through the gap. They're making good progress down the right side. Fine through ball down the middle. Punched away. And punched away by the keeper there. Sends it behind for a corner kick. Plays it on the ground. Can they keep defending like that? Worked really hard to get the ball back then. And the keeper has it. Sturdy defence here. And Lampard. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Motta. 15 minutes into the first half. Here's Shevchenko. Makalele.
A good cross should set something up.
Poor ball intercepted. Here's Ronaldinho.
He's free.
It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Terry. And Makalele. Lampard.
Well, this could be interesting.
Will he find the target now? That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, and his defender played it for safety. Really stopped in his tracks there. Wonderfully won there. Here's a chance. It's an amazing goal. That's the opener. One 0, but can they hang on to this lead? Still in possession, in a good position here. Yes! They've scored another goal. They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. 15 minutes left of the first half. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Will he hit the target? Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. It looks as if he brought him down there, but no whistle. And Joe Cole. And Turan. Gudjonsson. The keeper tidies up. Here's Deco, getting towards the last few minutes of the first half. You're in possession, down the left wing. Well cut out. Shevchenko. It's knocked back to the keeper. It's a corner kick. Can they eke out a goal? And it's in the net! Goal! So they've narrowed the deficit. Can they keep up the momentum? He's on the rampage.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
He hit the target. That's behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. Too short, catches him off guard. Who's the target? Cross, really? Well, you can get on the end of it. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. So, Trevor, they kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. Neither manager has made any substitutions. Here's Eto, deflected by the defender. In the safe hands of the keeper. And Makalele. Ronaldinho. Won the ball well. Wonderfully won there. Here's Eto. Neatly threaded ball. Oh, he's been tripped. The referee points to the spot. It's a penalty kick. And I'd go along with that. He didn't get anywhere near the ball there. A straightforward chance to increase their advantage. Astonishing goal. That really was a super shot into the left corner. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Joe Cole. No way through. And they've really stepped up the pace down the left here. It went over the line for a goal kick. Ricardo Carvalho. And Robin. They can swing it in from the left wing. Poorly attempted pass. We've reached the hour mark. Will he put it away? Neat ball through.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
They're in a good position down the right. Down the middle. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Good work to keep the ball. Shevchenko. Through ball down the middle. The defender was quick to see this one. And it's a corner kick. It's sailing across the face of goal. Good clearing header. Lampard. The fans will be disappointed there.
I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
And Puyol. Motta. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Deco. Too obvious. And Ashley Cole. Here's Robin. Where is the defence? Eto. Will he find the target? Quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Tosses it short to a teammate.
Plenty of options for a cross.
That'll be another corner. Plays it into feet. He may whip the cross in. Here's the cross. It's gone out for a goal kick. And Terry. The clock counting down. Makalele. Joe Cole. Makalele. And Lampard. Joe Cole. Whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just called offside there. And Thuram. Gudjonsson. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. Free kick given by the referee. Cut out the pass. Here's Eto'o. And Ronaldinho. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Stopped him well there. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result.